Now let's see this question. The circle graph given here shows the spending of a company on various goods during a particular period of time. So now they are saying that this is the graph given. So this is nothing but a pie graph, right? Pie chart. It is also called as circle graph. Now they are saying that this one is giving you the way a company has spent in a during some particular period of time. Now if you see this, they are saying that 45 degrees is spent on A. So what does it mean is, if you assume the total spending is 360 degrees, out of 360 degrees 45 degrees is spent on A, right? So that is how you have to interpret this. The total is 360 degrees and the amount spent on each thing is given here. Okay, now let's see one question. I'll explain you. What percent of total spending is spent on F? Now if you see this, they are asking about percent. Percent means, cent means 100, percent means per 100, right? So now they are asking about F. Now if you see F, it is given that it is 60 degrees, not percent. Now we have to convert this degrees into percent. How you can convert is, for 360 it is given that 60 degrees is what is spent on F. Now they are asking percent, means for 100 what would it be, right? If you have to find it out, then it is nothing but 60 by 360 into 100. Or in general, if you want to do this conversion, what you can do is, you can take this one, so whatever part is given, you can take its equivalent degree and divide it with total degrees, which is 360, which means in the circle there will be totally 360 degrees, and you can multiply with 100. If you are going to do that, you will get it in percentages. So now for this one, you are going to get 16 2 by 3%. Okay, fine. Now let's see this question. If the total amount spent on goods during the particular period of time is rupees 4 lakh, the amount spent on B exceeds D by. Now they are asking us, if the total amount spent on B, how much amount that you have spent on B more than what you have spent on D. So there are two ways to solve it. Find out what is the amount that you have spent on D and find out what is the amount that you have spent on B, and you can find out the difference. That is one way. Or otherwise, in degrees only you find out what is the extra amount that is spent on B, and then you convert it into the actual money, right? So they are saying that the total amount is equal to 4 lakh rupees that is totally spent. Now how to solve it is, now let us say the total amount that is spent on B in degrees is 63 and the total amount spent on D in degrees is 54. Now what is the extra amount that is spent? 9 degrees. Got it? Now, so okay, 9 degrees. Now out of what? 360 degrees. If you consider that your total amount is 360 degrees, then 9 degrees is the extra amount, right? Now if you consider that total amount is 4 lakh rupees, then what is the extra amount? Got it? So you can write it as 9 by 360 into 4 lakh, right? So this is 1 by 40. Now it is going to be 10,000. Okay, so the answer is 10,000. Now let's see this. How much percent less is spent on G than that on A? Now we are comparing how much we have spent less on G compared to A, right? So if you observe it, we have seen it in percentages concept. We have to write this way. So compared to A, we have spent less on G. Now how much is that? So the difference is A minus G. Since we are comparing with A, I am going to write in the denominator as A, right, into 100. Since they are asking about the percent, I am writing into 100. And everything, if you write it in degrees, everything will get cancelled, degrees will get cancelled off, and you are going to get finally in percentages, right? So what is it going to be? Now this one is going to be A minus G. So A minus G means 45 minus 36 divided by A. A is 45 into 100. right? So you are going to get 9 by 45 into 100, so 20% is the answer. Okay, let's see this question. If the total amount spent on goods during that particular period of time was rupees 4 crore, the amount spent on D and G together was. So now they are saying that if the total amount spent is 4 crore, then what is the amount spent on D and G together? Now if you observe this, on D and G, it is 54 and 36, right? Therefore 54 plus 36 out of 360 is what is spent on D and G together, right? Now if we have to find out in crores, if the total amount is in crores, then you have to multiply it in with 4 crores. Got it? So now this is going to be 90 by 360 into 4, so it is going to be 1 crore. So the answer is 1 crore. Okay, let's see the next one. How much percentage more is spent on F than that on A? Now if you see this, than that is given, after that there is A, therefore we have seen this topic in percentages, you have to write A in the denominator. Now they are saying how much is spent on F than that on A, therefore F is greater, so F minus A by A into 100, right? So this topic we have seen in percentages, that is why I am directly writing it. Now what is F? F is given as 60 minus A is given as 45 divided by A is 45 into 100, right? So this is 15 by 45, which means 1 by 3. 1 by 3 into 100 is 33.33%. Okay.
Hi, if you are planning to do masters, then doing masters abroad is better than doing masters in India. I'll give you all the reasons. So first reason is, out of 1 lakh students who take GATE every year, there are only 500 seats in old IITs. So all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%, and IITs, universities better than IITs, they have very good acceptance rate like 30%, 40%, but all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%. And if you are working hard to get into IIT Bombay's ranking is 177 and IIT Roorkee's ranking is 400. If you are happy to get into IIT Roorkee, then getting into universities better than IIT Roorkee is easier compared to getting into IIT Roorkee. And looking at the salaries for computer science, for software jobs, if you have done your masters in computer science in US, the salaries are ranging from 80 lakhs per year to 1.2 crore per year. So even if you take an average of 1 crore per year, your savings will be much higher than the salaries in India. After taxes and your cost of living, you can easily save 40 to 50 lakhs per year. And in India, the maximum jobs that you get is around 30 lakhs. So your savings will be much greater than the salaries in India. And these are all the services that we provide. University shortlisting. So depending on your profile, we will shortlist what are the universities that you have to apply, and statement of purpose building, and then LOR guidance, and GRE and English test assistance, and education loan assistance. So you don't have to have any collateral, which means without any security, now you can get education loan. Getting education loan is very simple these days, and whatever the amount of fee that you have a range of universities. You can apply for 10 lakh universities, 20 lakh universities, or 50 lakh universities. But whatever it is, you are going to get complete education loan, and you can pay off your education loan in 1 year after you get a job. And then we do visa assistance, mock visa interviews, and then connecting with the university alumni. So now you might ask why we should join Game of Visas. So the answer is, we have 90% success rate, 99% success rate. And these are all the destinations that we guide the students to. So we guide students to any country that you want to go. So now it is not just USA. We guide to UK, Germany, Australia, Canada. So we guide students to all the countries. We work with all the destinations. And if you are interested in going abroad, you have to just drop us a message on this WhatsApp number 9494 555 454. Okay, thank you.